Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America and House Representative. Is that a good word for it? That's not the word I want to say. Rashida Tlaib. Man, I really have got a good nicknames for her that I don't think I can say on here because I think we'd be taken off. Rashida Tlaib made another statement where she stuck her foot in her mouth and made herself look like the dimwit that she actually is. Before we get started, folks, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially the liking and sharing. It really helps us out, but all those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. So, Rashida Tlaib was incensed at the bombing of a hospital in Gaza yesterday, on Tuesday. And I think that all of us would mourn the loss of what we were told was 500 people who died in a hospital that got bombed. I think it's a terrible thing. Nobody wants to see innocent people die. Well, here's the thing about that. There's a lot of conflicting stories. We don't know the truth yet. There's word right now that the hospital is still intact, that it was just the parking lot that was hit. Do I know if that's a fact? I do not. But neither does Rashida Tlaib. Neither does anybody. The hospital may be destroyed. But if you're taking the word of Hamas, if you're taking Hamas's word for it, which is what happened, she took Hamas's word for it. Hamas reported that the hospital was hit. Hamas reported that 500 people were killed. And Tlaib and Omar, they ran with that story. And I'm going to read you Tlaib's tweet right now. She says on X, formerly known as Twitter, Israel just bombed the Baptist hospital, killing 500 Palestinians, parentheses, doctors, children, patients, and parentheses, just like that. At POTUS, that's her tagging Joe Biden, this is what happens when you refuse to facilitate a ceasefire and help de-escalate. Then again, talking to Joe Biden, she says, your war and destruction only approach has opened my eyes and many Palestinian Americans and Muslim Americans like me. We will remember where you stood. Now, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, he responded, and there's a rough translation here from Google, in which he says the whole world should know it was the brutal terrorists in Gaza who struck the hospital in Gaza, not the IDF or the Israeli Defense Forces. Whoever brutally kills our children will kill his own children as well. Of course, I'm not surprised that Tlaib rushed to blame Israel. That's been her entire career. She's the blame Israel girl. So is Omar. Their first instinct is to blame Israel. Because, of course, Israel, our only real ally in the Middle East, is who we should be against, right? Israel, a country who has provided us intelligence, who has provided us with medical doctors when we've needed them during emergencies, who has provided the world with fantastic inventions. Do you like your Keurig, by the way? Do you have a Keurig coffee maker? Came from Israel. A lot of great things come from Israel, but Israel's been a partner for us. Unlike a lot of other countries that we provide aid to, Israel's been a partner for us. How do we reward that partnership? Well, we have representatives that take swipes at Israel every chance they get. Now, because of this tweet, many people online were calling for Tlaib to be removed from Congress, and I agree with them. I think Tlaib and Omar should be removed immediately, not because they're Muslim. That's the narrative you'll hear. There's a lot of Muslims serving in office today who have denounced these attacks all over the world, who have denounced Hamas. Even Omar denounced Hamas. I could even deal with that. I have not personally heard Rashida Tlaib denounce Hamas, and I'm still waiting to hear it. So if any of you have heard her do it, please leave that in the comments. But unlike Omar, who I think can be reasoned with, not much, but I think can be reasoned with, because she is a Democrat after all, I don't think Tlaib has the same values as a lot of Americans in supporting Israel. I believe Tlaib really, really in her soul hates the state of Israel, hates it. And I think she might not have great feelings about the United States. And I don't know how somebody like that can be a representative. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Those things, again, really help us out. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.